What's going on, everybody? It's the 8th Ocean. Today, I've got a football review on the Nike Vapor Knits, and I want to thank Michael Garcia for commenting to letting me know, hey, I want to see a glove review. I'd like to see more of those on the channel, so thank you for that, Michael. I really do appreciate that you let me know what you want to see. But anyway, so like I said, the Nike Vapor Knits today. Now, these are some of my favorite gloves that I've had in a long time. They're still not my favorite yet because nothing will ever top the VaporJet 3s, I don't think, at least for not for a long time anyway. Because the VaporJet 3s are incredible, and I'll do a review on those eventually, but not now. Anyway, it's the Vapor Knits. These gloves are very, very light and thin. You can see a little bit my skin through the glove. Now, there's an incredible amount of breathability in these. They're actually quite flexible, which I didn't think they'd be. They're really light, and they've got amazing grip. So, first thing we're going to talk about for these is the grip. Now, right now, they may not seem that gripped because I don't spit on my gloves all that often. Anyway, I'm sorry guys, there's weird noise coming out of the back of my garage, but anyway, so I don't spit on my gloves all that often. I do sometimes, but they're still really sticky, even though they may not seem like it because I can do that pretty easy. But they're still really sticky, and I've used them 8 times, and one of them was during a scrimmage, my spring scrimmage this season. So these are probably going to be one of my game gloves. I'm going to get another pair that's black, but maybe not the Vapor Knits, but I'm going to get another pair of black gloves. Anyway, so the grip. It's very, very good, and something that a lot of people may not notice, but it actually does really help, is how far down the grip comes. It comes all the way down to the complete bottom of the glove, up until the stitching, which is actually really good, because if you're holding a ball, this is going to be rubbing on it. So when you're holding it like this, you're less likely to fumble. And it may not seem like that, but that's exactly what it does. And it really does help. It also, if you miss it, it hits you in the wrists, it's going to help you. You're still going to have a chance to catch it with these on, which I really like. The grip was also pretty well lasted, which I like. Obviously, like I said, I don't spit on my gloves all that often. I only do it like on the sideline or something during a game. But other than that, the grip is very good on these gloves, and I feel like it's going to last for quite a long time. So for grip, I gave these a 7.5 out of 10 because I didn't feel they deserved an 8, and I didn't feel they deserved any higher than a 7.5 or lower. So that's what I gave them for grip. Now, next thing is fit. These gloves fit pretty well. These are actually the first gloves that the pinky doesn't go all that far down. So the pinky size on these is actually quite a bit better than normal. Usually the pinky sizes on gloves are way, way longer than anyone's pinky I've ever met, which is kind of weird. Anyway, so they fit really well for being as thin as they are. There's not much to these gloves, and the strap for these, I don't know if the strap also has grip, which is kind of pointless, but whatever. There's not very much in here, and when you strap it, there's a big breathing hole kind of thing. It should also helps flexibility a little bit, which is really good. It helps a lot, and I really like the fit of these gloves as well. So for fit, I gave these an 8 out of 10 because I felt they fit pretty well. They could have done a little bit better. I don't like that when I do this, it scrunches up here and down at the bottom, but that's something that you'll get with a lot of gloves, so it's not much that I can do about that. But for fit, like I said, 8 out of 10. I think that's a fairly good grade for these. Anyway, so next, ventilation. Obviously, like I said earlier, there's not much to these gloves. So these gloves vent a lot. You can blow on your hands and it feels good. You can put water on the inside, although I don't recommend it. You can squirt a little bit of water on there, and it feels really good. I've done it on accident a few times during practice. I feel like someone's back there. I'm sorry. Anyway, sorry, I'm trying to focus on the review. Anyway, so they're really well vented, which is always a really, really good thing because I live in Florida, so the heat here gets pretty ridiculous. So having light gloves that aren't gonna, overheat that I'm not gonna overheat in while I'm wearing them is really important. And that may not be as important for guys that live up north, like Ohio, Michigan, all that kind of junk. Anyway, so for ventilation, I gave these a 9 out of 10 because I felt there's a teeny bit of hotness that there really shouldn't be, and that only came from down here where the cuff is, because obviously there's not much ventilation here where stitching is, and it feels a little bit hot on your cuff because usually gloves don't come down that far anyway. But that's all right. It's still very good for ventilation. So next up, durability. These will definitely last you a full season as long as you don't rip this. I don't see how you really could unless you're gonna wash your gloves every other, after every practice. If you wear these gloves during practice, that would be the only way that I'd see these ripping, because it's still a pretty flexible material that's not gonna rip very easily, which I like about these gloves, because I feel like for being as little material used in these as there is, I feel like they're actually gonna last you for quite some time, which is a really good thing always. So for durability, durability, I gave these an 8 out of 10 because I felt these will last you a full season as long as you don't overwash these gloves. Never overwash your gloves because you can rip your gloves very easy by overwashing. But anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this review. I really want to thank you guys, though, for getting 1,000 views on the unboxing video of the Adizeros. Even though I don't like those cleats anymore, I'm still very thankful that you guys show the amount of support that you do. That video has over 1,000 views now, 16 likes, and I couldn't be happier with it. But anyway, guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you did, please leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell so you get notified whenever I upload. And yeah, guys, peace.